Hi everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Meow, and okay, so today is the last day before Christmas. No, my family opens presents pretty much on the 24th. We've always done that. We have a Christmas morning with gifts in the morning, like Santa Claus, and then at midnight on the 24th, we open presents. So I'm so excited. I get to stay up super late tomorrow night and just open presents. And it's going to be so much fun and I can't wait. So for today's Vlogmas video, I have my top 10 Christmas movies to watch this year. I have been watching Christmas movies like crazy recently. So I'm excited to share with you my top 10 list. This isn't like my top 10 favorite Christmas movies of all time. This is just like what I watched this year, so maybe you can watch them too. It's 6, but in a sense it's 10, and you'll see why. One series or one movie has multiple movies, and actually it's 7 because I forgot to put one on here. So 10 plus movies to watch this year. So at the top of my, not in any order, but this is just how I put them down. Noel is a movie on Disney Plus, and it's about this, it's about like, it's super close to Christmas Eve, and they need Santa. Well, basically what happens is, there are these two kids, I kind of forget their names. There are these two kids who are the son and daughter of Santa Claus. And their dad died last Christmas, and he was Santa Claus. So these two kids and their dad died last Christmas and he was Santa Claus. So now their son needs to step up and become Santa Claus. But he doesn't want to do that. He's stressed about it and he really doesn't want to be Santa Claus. But his sister always has like that Christmas spark to her that her brother doesn't. And she tells her brother to go away day before Christmas to get rid of the stress, and he ends up going, I think, to LA, and he becomes like a yoga instructor, and he does not, and his sister has to go on this whole quest where she like meets like her true love or something like that, and he doesn't want to go back to the Winter Village, so then she becomes the next Santa Claus, pretty much sums it up. Next on my list is Home Alone. Home Alone's 1, 2, and 3. Home Alone is basically about a kid who gets left behind on his Christmas trip, and these burglars come and he has to try to stop them using various different things in his house. I've recently watched all of the Home Alones. I believe the third one is a little different from the first two, but they're really good. They're good movies. You should go please watch them. They are all on Disney Plus. The next one I have is going to be a little harder to find. You're going to have to go on Dailymotion to find it. I think this is a childhood favorite of mine. It still is probably my favorite Christmas movie. A Very Minty Christmas. It is the My Little Pony G3 Christmas movie special. It's basically about Minty, one of my favorite MLP characters of all time. She like messes up Christmas and she has to go to Santa's village. And she goes on like this whole journey with Thistle Whistle, another one of my favorite ponies of all time. And they go like flying through the clouds, and they have to like find his village in time. They get lost and everything. And when they finally get there, their whole friends come and join them because they didn't know where they went. They went to go find Minty and Thistle Whistle, and they finally get to the village, and Santa Claus has already left. And then they come back to Ponyville, and everything is fixed. There are millions of presents under the tree. The lights are up, and everyone is happy at the end. The next one I have is Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas. Another childhood favorite of mine. Not really a favorite, but I like it. I love Good Luck Charlie. I like the Christmas special, but Good Luck Charlie is about this family from a Disney Channel series. Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas is about a family from the Disney Channel series Good Luck Charlie, and it is about Teddy, who's the main character, kind of. Teddy, Charlie, PJ, Gabe, Amy Duncan, and Bob Duncan, the parents. And it's about Teddy really wants to go with her best friend Ivy on spring break to, I think, a different city that they're going to. So and her mom is saying, like, no, you cannot go by yourself on spring break. You're too young for that. And there's one extra seat on a plane, or there was too many seats on a plane, and they needed one person to leave, and they were offering a free plane ticket to anywhere. And Teddy happened to be the one to offer, but the latest flight, and Amy followed her. And the latest flight happened to be after Christmas, and I think around New Year's. And then they get lost, and they have to travel through like this entire thing. Their luggage gets stolen. They have a big fight. Their brothers end up in Palm Springs with their grandparents. And they get there, but they lost Amy and Teddy. And then the boys go on a real life video game thing, and then they finally get together at a Christmas or a restaurant. I'm sorry, I haven't been out of my house for a while. I haven't been in a restaurant in so long. They go to a restaurant, and Amy reveals that she's pregnant with Toby, who I don't really like that much. So that's pretty much that. The next movie is Snow Globe. Snow Globe is about a girl named Angela who never really felt like she was a part of the right family. She wanted it to be Christmas all the time, but her parents weren't the Christmas-loving type. And one day, this man gives her this snow globe as like a Christmas present, I think, and she opens it, and before she went to sleep that night, she played it, and she fell asleep, but instead of going to bed, the snow globe was still running, and she went inside the snow globe into like this magical winter wonderland, where she thinks she meets her true love, Doug, but really, Doug is already in a relationship with another girl in the village, but he doesn't really get the gist. And Angela falls in love with another person in the apartment already, and their family eventually makes up and everything like that. And the second to last movie I have on here is The Mistletones. Again, this is on Disney Plus. I'll go in and I'll put where the movies are. The Mistletones is about this girl who always dreamed of being a part of like the elite singing group who does Christmas carols. I believe their group is called the Mistletones, and she's always dreamed of it because her mother started it, but her mother died when she was littler, and she tried out and she didn't make it, but she started her own group of like all these people, and they had to train. One of the actors from Raven's Home is actually in it, which is cool. Raven's assistant later in the series, and they make it. I think they really lost the singing competition, but like they became great friends. And Angela, the girl, is actually actress from Sister Tia and Tamara, and I'm currently watching that series, so it's really cool. It's her when she's older, and they just kind of get along at the end. And the last one I have on my list is The Princess Switch Part 1, and I think this is my favorite one on this list, besides Very Minty Christmas and Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas, and I'm probably going to watch that movie after I film this video, Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas. The Princess Switch is pretty much about this Duchess Lady Margaret, Duchess of like this kingdom, who doesn't want to become, or she finds Angela. I keep calling everyone Angela. Her name's not Angela. She finds this girl who looks exactly like her, and they switch places because Lady Margaret wants to learn how to be more of like a normal teenage girl, and or not really a teenager, but like a normal girl or a normal woman instead of always being a duchess. So they switch places, and they end up falling in love with the others like love interests. So then the non-duchess ends up marrying the prince. They switched, but they end up marrying each other, and then the other person ends up marrying the new Duchess's love and comes like, yeah, it's pretty complicated, but there's like this big baking competition, and then the non-Duchess ends up winning, and that's how they find out how they switched. So yeah, that is my movie list for Christmas movies this year. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, every pony!